I got too excited there. Wow. Good morning, Dalton. Are you awake out there? All right. Wow. It is great to be here in Dalton. I love this venue. I love this event. This is our second week of the Peachtree District qualifying events. We're here at Dalton. And of course, we're here for the 2018 FIRST Robotics Competition. This year's game is Power Up. This is a throwback to the early days of video games in the arcade. Teams come out here to try to defeat the boss. But before we get to that, let's hear from the two people who started first. That is, of course, FIRST founder Dean Kamen and distinguished advisor Dr. Woody Flowers, along with FIRST president Don Bosey.
Welcome to the FIRST Robotics Competition. It's almost time to play for real.
This is real life, not a video game. As you work to defeat the boss in FIRST Power Up, we know you'll make this another great competition filled with gracious professionalism.
Without the support of your mentors, parents, sponsors, suppliers, and our terrific event volunteers, many of whom are alumni, there would be no FIRST.
They've led the way for you with their dedication, assistance, and talents. To thank them for making this real.
And as you help FIRST make this a better world, you continue to impress with your creativity, teamwork, and resolve.
So a big thanks from FIRST to you.
This year, you really are in the game.
And taking it to the next level.
So good luck to all. And it's time for
FIRST Power Up.
All right, to kick us off this morning in our opening ceremonies, please welcome out our first speaker. Here to welcome us to the beautiful city of Dalton, none other than Mr. Dennis Mock, Mayor of the city of Dalton.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. First and foremost, I want to welcome everyone to Dalton, and thank you for choosing our facilities to host this event. Thank you to the parents, friends, family, faculty, coaches, officials, school staff, administrators, and the many volunteers that it takes to put this on. I've been through some of this kind of stuff in the past, and I know what kind of effort it takes, and I am so pleased that you're doing it. Now I want to turn my attention to what I'll call the academic athletes. I heard somebody say nerd back there in the work area. You're not nerds. You are academic athletes. You are exactly what the world needs, and you are going to perform better than most other students because of this, and events like this and challenges like this will only make you stronger, a more valuable member of society, and certainly a better choice for a worker for folks like me who need employees. So congratulations for doing this. Continue to work hard. Good luck to each of you, and I look forward to reading about your future successes in the years to come. And again, thanks for being in Dalton.
Thank you. Now, we all know the importance of having partnerships with our colleges, our universities, and our tech schools. So this morning, representing a major player in the education of our youth is Dr. Margaret Venable. She is the president of Dalton State College.
Thank you and welcome to the home of the Roadrunner Nation. Beep, beep. I'm so excited for you. I can feel the energy in this room, and I understand completely. I have to confess that before I became a college president, I taught chemistry for many years. Yes, everybody's favorite subject. I'm just waiting for the applause. But seriously, I used to tell my students that studying chemistry without getting into the lab and doing chemistry is like watching cooking shows and trying to learn how to be a chef. Or another way of thinking about it, you know, if you wanted to be an athlete by just watching sports on TV, how would that work out for you? So I'm so excited for you to have this opportunity to actually engage, to put what you're learning in school to practice and see how this works in the real world. And this is much more exciting than reading a textbook, isn't it? Yes, yes. So welcome to Dalton and Roadrunner Nation, as I said. I hope someday, when the time is right, you'll come visit me at Dalton State. Thank you.
Thank you. please help me welcome another great partner providing a quality education for our youth. This is Dr. Heidi Popham, the Executive Vice President of Institutional Effectiveness at Georgia Northwestern Technical College.
Good morning, and greetings from Georgia Northwestern Technical Colleges and our 6 campuses across the region. Welcome to Northwest Georgia. It is an honor for GNTC to participate again this year in the FIRST Robotics program. To the talented students that are here today, congratulations. It is your determination, your focus, your skills, and your knowledge that bring you here today to this qualifying event. It is GNTC's hope that you will continue your education, to build on your skills and your knowledge, and continue to explore and experiment and be innovative. It is you that are going to be the state of Georgia's next great engineers, electricians, accountants, marketers, technicians, and programmers. Good luck to you today. Good luck in the competition, and we hope to see you again soon one day. Thank you.
Thank you. Last but not least, here representing the company that keeps all of our robots running in all of our events across the Peachtree District with their incredible service of the machine shop they provide, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Brian Griffin, the area manager in Dalton for Georgia Power.
Well, welcome to Dalton. It's exciting to walk back there and see you guys working like you're working. It's exciting to see what you're doing and what your future holds. As a STEM company, Georgia Power is excited about it. You guys getting involved in the science and technology, in the engineering and the math that you do, and to watch you guys sit back there and work together and talk with each other, because that's what we seek as a company. We seek people that that are just not smart, and y'all are all very smart, but also know how to work with people. Also know how to make quick decisions. The decisions you guys will be making are fast, and you're working together as a team to do it, and that's exciting. As an employer, that's what we look for. We hope that you guys, with a STEM-type career, you got a lot of opportunities ahead of you. You got a lot of opportunities that you can get those careers that you want. You're sought after. People want you kind of people that are smart in the science and technology and engineering areas. So remember that. You can do those careers of your choice, and you can have fun. And when you're thinking about those careers, think about Georgia Power, because we would love to have you come with us and join us. Also, I want to congratulate you for getting here and the work you've done. I found out this morning I wasn't aware of all the detail you guys have to go through just to get prepared to compete. That's outstanding, guys. You need to hold your head up high, because that's outstanding of what you've done. So let me wish you all the luck, and let's get ready to compete, guys.
All right, thank you. Now, we're going to meet a couple groups of volunteers, but before we do, I just want to mention how great all of our volunteers are. Last year, we had 4,000 volunteers give 1 million hours to keep the Peachtree District running. So give it up for all the volunteers throughout the Peachtree District. Now we're going to meet some groups of volunteers this morning. Our first group is a very distinguished group of volunteers in blue down front. Those are none other than our judges, and here to introduce them to you is our lead judge, Mr. Chip McDaniel, president of the GeorgiaFIRST Board of Directors, and of course from Automation Direct.
Good morning, Dalton. How you guys doing? Well, I'm honored to be the judge advisor this morning. These guys are going to be doing all the hard work. I'm just herding cats, but I'd like to introduce them to you now. I have Samantha Blair,
the Associate Professor of Physics and Astronomy at Dalton State.
Woody Mater,
Practitioner of Industrial Chemistry at Dalton State.
Seth Durlow,
Business Solution Manager for R&D of Shaw Industries.
Jathia Lehman,
Associate Engineer for Shaw Industries.
Sue Miller,
President of Sue Miller and Associates.
Greg Higdon,
Manager, LTL 3PL Transportation, Shaw Industries.
Leslie Rush,
Chief Watershed Officer, Dalton Utilities.
Nancy Hunley,
Retired Engineer, Attorney from Tennessee Valley Authority and Virginia Power.
Randy Graff,
Process Engineer with Shaw Industries.
Richard McLean,
Associate Engineer with Shaw Industries.
Patrick Spence,
Quality Engineering Manager with Shaw Industries.
Michael Edwards.
Electronics Program Director, Georgia Northwestern Tech College.
Randall Griffith.
Dean of School of Science and Technology and Math at Dalton State.
Chuck Fink.
Associate Professor of Biology at Dalton State.
And our two lovely judge assistants, Terry DiCarlo.
The Executive Assistant from Kimberly-Clark Corporation.
And Dwayna Crawford.
Lab Coordinator from Kimberly-Clark Corporation.
Good luck, teams. Thanks a lot.
All right, another group of people you'll get to know down here on the field. They have a tough task. Their job is to make sure that the game is played within the rules, to help you guys compete like crazy, but most of all, to remember your gracious professionalism. That is, of course, our referees. To meet this group, please welcome our head referee this weekend, Mr. Greg Welsh.
Good morning, Dalton. Got a good crew here today. First out, Kevin Silver, automation engineer with Kendall Electric. Caleb Everett, mechanical engineer with Shaw. Barty Holt is a rocket scientist. He's an aerospace engineer with NASA. Grant Champagne, he's a freshman, industrial engineering, Georgia Tech. He was actually on Einstein last year in Houston. Hayden Childress, electrical engineer with Shaw. Emil Decker, retired educator. And finally, Damian Abel, finance manager at Coca-Cola. All right, we look forward to having a fun weekend with you guys. Let us know if you got any questions. Thank you.
All right, thanks to all of our referees. Now, in addition to fair play, safety is a priority in FIRST. You can have fun and be safe at the same time. It's very possible. So, to make sure we stay safe this weekend, please welcome, to say hello, our safety advisor, Miss Rebecca Morote. She'll be here to keep us safe this weekend. If she tells you to do something, please do it. It's for your own safety. And of course, congratulations to Team 2877, the Ligerbots from Newton, Massachusetts, for their award-winning safety video. Let's check it out.
Play it safe this season. Sleep to power up. Being alert is important for staying safe. Collect those safety glasses. Pick up parts and tools and put them away to score points. Oh no, a falling battery. Don't cross that acid pit. Know your team's procedures when dealing with hazards. Look out for that robot. Make sure it's disabled before you come near it. You're almost there, just a few more steps. Now you can level up for safety.
And speaking of safety, teams, make sure that you have a safety plan here this weekend. Mentors and coaches communicate the plan to the team, including where to meet in the case of an evacuation. Note the nearest exits in the arena and the pit area. Some of them may be behind you. And in the case of an emergency, be sure to listen for announcements that are made both in this area and in the pits. So, in FIRST, you guys learn a lot, right? I hope. You guys don't just learn the science and the math in the engineering schools, you're learning other skills. You're learning business skills, you're learning interpersonal skills, you're learning how to manage your time, you're learning a whole lot of grit. Now, colleges and universities and companies, they recognize this and they want you. So, over 200 colleges and universities have $50 million that's available to you as a participant or an alumni, free for the taking, money. Also, in addition to that, companies want you. They recognize what a good person you are being part of FIRST and all these skills that you've learned, so they want to hire you as interns. Now, to tell us more about the scholarships and the alumni programs, let's watch this video from FIRST. And of course, you can learn more about the FIRST Alumni and Scholarships program from the information table we have near the welcome table. Now, here in FIRST, we have one award that recognizes individual students. That's the Dean's List Award. So I would like to invite all of the students who were nominated for the Dean's List semifinalists here at this event to please stand and be recognized now. If you are nominated for the Dean's List Award by your team. All right. Thank you all for being such great leaders among the FIRST community, and best of luck in your interviews. Now, mentors and coaches, you're critical to the FIRST experience. And we know that you're busy. You're not just busy with life. Some of you are mentoring other teams throughout the FIRST progression of programs. Just can't get enough, whether that's Junior FLL or FLL or the FIRST Tech Challenge, or multiple FRC teams. So we thank you for all of your efforts on behalf of all of FIRST. Everyone, give it up for your mentors and coaches. FIRST will meet you wherever you are, no matter your age or ability. So be sure to go to firstinspires.org to check out all the programs in the FIRST progression. Now, we're almost there. We're almost time to get to the arcade. But first, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of our colors this morning, presented by the Junior ROTC Color Guard from Dalton High School, and our national anthem sung by Miss Caitlin Humphrey, a graduate of Dalton State College, who now works for Dalton State College as an orientation coordinator.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. And oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And just before we get to match number one, please welcome to the field You'll be glad you waited and listened to him. He's here to tell you about some exciting ways that you can take away some great giveaways and expand your collection of video games. Please welcome, courtesy of Shaw Industries, Mr. Brian Cooksey.
Good morning. Okay, there we go. Good morning, Dalton. Wow. We are so glad to have you guys here, and I've got some things I want to share with you because we don't want you to miss out on these opportunities while you're in our great city. So who likes ice cream? I sure do, and I hope you'll join me and our other folks from Shaw who want to host you and your teams this afternoon right after this event. Right out here in the hallway, we're going to have an ice cream social. So please come join us and let's eat some ice cream and celebrate and fellowship together as we celebrate all your hard work. Also, I'd like to invite you to come by the Shaw booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, please provide a warm welcome for your tournament MC, Mr. Tony Roberts.
Good morning, Dalton! I got too excited there. Wow. Good morning, Dalton. Are you awake out there? All right. Wow. It is great to be here in Dalton. I love this venue. I love this event. This is our second week of the Peachtree District qualifying events. We're here at Dalton. And of course, we're here for the 2018 FIRST Robotics Competition. This year's game is Power Up. This is a throwback to the early days of video games in the arcade. Teams come out here to try to defeat the boss. But before we get to that, let's hear...
Ladies and gentlemen, please provide a warm welcome for your tournament MC, Mr. Tony Roberts.
Good morning, Dalton! I got too excited there. Wow. Good morning, Dalton! Are you awake out there? All right. Wow. It is great to be here in Dalton. I love this venue. I love this event. This is our second week of the Peachtree District qualifying events. We're here at Dalton. And of course, we're here for the 2018 FIRST Robotics Competition. This year's game is Power Up. This is a throwback to the early days of video games in the arcade. Teams come out here to try to defeat the boss. But before we get to that, let's hear from the two people who started first. That is, of course, FIRST founder Dean Kamen and Distinguished Advisor Dr. Woody Flowers, along with FIRST President Don Bosey.
Welcome to the FIRST Robotics Competition. It's almost time to play for real.
This is real life, not a video game. As you work to defeat the boss in FIRST Power Up, we know you'll make this another great competition filled with gracious professionalism.
Without the support of your mentors, parents, sponsors, suppliers, and our